What's up, everybody? No, I'm kidding. I'm excited because you want to know why? You want to know why I'm so jacked up and I'm ready for this one? We have a team talk for you right now, and it's top 5 Mercury Outboards of all time. Every horsepower, from the little putt-putts to the big son of a bitches that would blow your hair off looking like me. That's what I'm excited about. Are you ready? We're going to do it right now. Team talk coming at you. Here we go. Boom. Top 5. Starting at number 5, I got an honorable mention, but I don't want to talk about that one right now. I'm going to wait till the end for the honorable mention to slide in because I really like that outboard. All right, so we're going to do number 5. Number 5 was a motor I owned. I loved it. I beat the living dog crap out of it. It continued to run. It was the Mercury 250 XB. Now, XB. Extra boy, extra big, extra badass, whatever you want to call it. It was there, the 250. It was 250 horsepower plus. It was a great motor. I owned one. I did nothing to it besides beat the living dog crap out of it and drove it. It was awesome, awesome, awesome motor, awesome motor. Number 4, Mercury 50 horse, 2-stroke. I love the motor. I absolutely love the motor. I owned them. I actually had a Mariner style and I had the Mercury style. Little to no problems that we've seen over the course of the years. I'm trying to think. Maybe one rebuild on one. Maybe one rebuild in 20 plus years of working on them. Simple motors, occasional rectifier, fire. But besides that, they're runners. You can beat them. You can run them hard. It's a great motor, 50 horsepower, 2-stroke. Tiller handle. I'm not saying like the 70s, like the classic 50s. We're going like 97, 98, 99-ish maybe. The newer modern style. You know, the ones that go doom, 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 right? You know which one I'm talking about. See, I answered it right there. You know which one I'm talking about. Number 3, the 300X. The 300X, 2-stroke, 300 plus horsepower, freaking balls to the walls, wide open, hard running motor. It says X. It's got to be bad if it says X on it. It is a bad outboard. It is a screaming, hard working, run the hell out of it outboard. Reliability was there. Guys that sprint raced them. Guys that naturally just bolted them on. I know guys that put them on some strokers that are doing crazy RPM or crazy speeds. I know a couple guys that had them on a bullet. It's amazing. That motor is just a hard, reliable running motor. The number 2 motor, and there's gonna be a lot of guys that are like, yeah, on this one, and probably guys that are like, what the hell, why is that there? But I really, really, really like the 2.4 Bridgeport, the EFI motor, 200 horsepower. That motor, awesome, awesome, awesome. Sounded cool, fast. Lots and lots of torque, lots of power. It's just a great motor. It's just, I mean, not so much for the fishing industry people, and some of this stuff's not for the fishing industry people. We're just going top 5, and there's some stuff that could be moved in here, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But that Bridgeport motor was, people ran them hard. I know, at one time there was guys down at Bullet that were like begging for them. They loved them outboards. They literally just like, we'll take them, we'll take power heads, I mean, there was guys across the country that, I think there probably still is, racing guys, drag guys, love them. And there's a reason for it. There's a reason for it. They're freaking awesome motor. And the number 1 of all time, drum roll please. Why can't I never get that guy? Where is that guy? Why doesn't he stay late to drum roll? I want Jordan, drum roll guy? Where's he at? What do you mean you don't know? No drum roll, but I'm excited. Are you ready? Everybody ready? Build up. Everybody, right now, I want you to yell at the screen right now what you think it is. Right now, I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody got their vote in? Everybody in? 25 Merc. 25 horsepower Mercury. 1996 to 98, electric start, 2-cylinder, single carb, beat the living crap out of it. Like, fall off the transom, down to the bottom of the river, sit in the loon bring it back up, spray it down, pickle it, get it so it rolls around, get the bluegills out of it and the minnows out of it, fire the bitch up, boom, purrs. Unbelievable. Get it to a point where guys run them without oil in them. And they always blame it on, well, my kid ran it. Yeah, I get it. You know, the guy comes in, yeah, my son ran it, he forgot to put oil in it and it quit running. No, it locked up. I had 2 of them one time, and Neil's not here, he would vouch for this. I had one, I literally stood on it and broke it free with a breaker bar. broke it free with a breaker bar, poured oil down it, tipped it back on its face, rolled it around about 6, 8, 10 times, let it sit on its face, came in the next morning, got the oil out of it, cleaned the carburetor, fired it up. It ran, and he ran it for 5, 6 years, sold it. The guy's still running it today, and it was locked up. They didn't care. They do not care. There's some boys around here that run them. I'm not gonna say any names because I don't wanna hurt them, but I know one of them watches this pretty regularly, and he's gonna start to giggle right now. He used to own 3 of them. Why did he own 3? Because he'd wear water pumps out, prop shafts bent, twisted, whatever, and he'd always have another one per cycle. Not that they quit running, it was always about some small things, and he always wanted to have one. Beat the living shit out of every single one of them. Like, nothing left. Beat them to where it's no more. No more. You know what I think he graduated to? A 50 horse. That's what made the list. So he went from the great to a little bit less, but he would probably vouch for that 50 horse also. That 25 Merc is an unbelievable, simple, kick little outboard. So that's what I got. That's what my top 5 is. The 25 is a badass motor. Longevity wise, it's there. You can beat the crap out of it. You can sink them, you can lock them up, you seize them up, you can clean lower units off of them. You can take 3 of them and build one and they'll run. Crazy, crazy reliability, and you beat the crap out of guys. Duck hunt with them, they fish with them, they walleye fish with them. It was a great outboard. It was a great outboard. Put a stainless steel prop on them, electric start. You don't even need electric start. It's just that easy pull. A great outboard. 25 Merc, 96 to 98ish, 99. I think that's the year they quit. Maybe 2000 they quit making them. It was a bad day when they quit making that beautiful little fella. So let's go from the top down. Mercury 25 horse 2-stroke, number 1. Number 2, Bridgeport EFI 2-stroke, 6-cylinder obviously. Number 3, 300X, bad motor. Probably could have jumped into number 2 if I didn't hear about all of the people that were dragging them Bridgeports and beating the crap out of them and witnessing some of that stuff. The number 4 motor was that 50 horse 2-stroke tiller handle. I had to be tiller. The remotes ran great, but it's something about that tiller handle motor. The 250 XB came in number 5. Crazy, crazy great motor, 250 XB. I mean, that's a competitive little deal. All right, honorable mention. I'm gonna get into the honorable mention, and this is why we got the honorable mention. There's a couple motors I probably could have slid into here, but we had to limit it down to 5. We wanted 5, so we went with 5. That's it, 5. The honorable mention was a 250 Pro XS 2-stroke. And I say that because there is so many of them around. I mean, they are literally everywhere. And you're gonna say, well, they got this problem, they got that problem. And actually, Jordan questioned me on it. He's like, well, how can you? Because there's probably 7 to 1 of everything else. I mean, there are so many of them 250 Pro XSs running around. Obviously, we're gonna see more problems with them. But that 250 Pro XS 2-stroke, that is a freaking awesome motor. I mean, I love them. You guys might not like them, but I love them. I mean, granted, compressors went out. Yeah. Occasional injector. Yeah, okay. Maybe a broken reed in the early ones. Maybe. Yeah, okay. Yeah, maybe you dropped the cylinder. Okay, whatever. It is what it is, but they all blow. It doesn't matter what brand they are. They're all going to blow in time. But the 250 Pro XS, honorable mention. I could slide some EFI stuff into here. I was always a fan of that 150. EFI has a great motor, strong, but we just had to keep it to 5, and that's what we're gonna do. We got them 5. 250 XB at number 5, 50 horsepower, 2-stroke at number 4. 3 was a 300X. God, that really worked out good. 300, that's badass. 2.4, Jesus Christ. And then now we have the Mercury 25 horsepower coming in at number 1. The little Mercury 25 horsepower motor, I feel, was the best Merc of all time because of reliability. It's just all around just a great outboard. So that was my team talk. I hope you enjoyed it because I was excited to do this one. It was a top 5. Jordan told me about it, and I'm like, right away I blurted out what I wanted number 1. I knew what I wanted number 1. It was a 25. It was 25 that Merc. So it was a good motor. I loved it. I still see tons of them. They're just awesome. I just love them. But that's it. That's all I got for you today. I hope you love this team talk. If you like this kind of stuff, of course, comment on it. Tell us you want to see a Yamaha one or you want to see an Evinrude. Did I just say that? An Evinrude one. We can do that. We're not scared. But it's team talk with a little change up, a little twist in what we're doing. So I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, make sure we comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell to witness the madness that I'm calling speed money. and no brakes with the Mercury Top 5 coming at you. Loving it. See ya. Thank you. Have a good night. I'm out. See ya.